y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel, S14, and I'm back doing a review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 14, Episode 3, The Tea is Served. Y'all, last episode was kind of like a snooze fest. It wasn't that much. A lot of people feel like it was a filler episode, which I kind of understand. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't that bad. This episode was hilarious. Towards the end, these ladies turned it up at their kid's birthday party. And it was just funny. The antics, the theatrics, it was funny to me. It was very funny, and I laughed my ass off and everything. But let's get to the review, because a little bit, like half of the episode was mainly about the tea party, not the party. So let's get to the first half before we get to that part. All right, y'all. Kenya is finding a space for her Brooklyn 3 years birthday party. She turned 3 years old and had a birthday party. So she found a space. The space was very nice. And she had the party planner. And the party planner said, listen, it's going to be about 10 to 15K for the party. I said, what? Child, what about the 3 years old? That baby ain't going to remember that. So 3 years old, what about the good old days where you get get a little cake, some ice creams, some freaking a piñata, put some candy in the piñata, and piñata and everything. Bust that thing open, get some candy bags and everything, and let's call it a day. What's up with this elaborate $15,000 party? Sure, if you can't buy a cake, you can make your own cake. Like kids don't care. Sure, the bounce hall in the backyard, like everything. What's up with that? But not get me wrong, what the assistant, not the party planner, did for Brooklyn's birthday party was nice. It was decorated nice. They had the table for the kids. They had the tea set because it was tea party theme. Because Brooklyn loves to do tea parties, so that was a good thing from her. And it was very nice, but it's just large budgets. Now she said she's going through a divorce, so she don't even know if she could afford all this on her own. But I don't know, or she could say she don't know that he will be paying for the party. So it's on her own. And she said 10 to 15 is good enough and everything, because she said she's trying to get some college fund. I said, you better knock that thing down, because you want a lot of stuff. You wanted this, you wanted bartenders, you wanted the plates, you wanted a lot of stuff. She was listing a lot of things, hors d'oeuvres, this, that, that. I said, child. And you got kids. Like, kids want some like, little finger food, call it a day. Where is elaborate stuff coming from? But most of the money is coming from the venue space itself. And then all the extra stuff. She wanted the real flowers. She just wanted a lot of stuff for a 3-year-old birthday party, and you want her to remember. I said, Brooklyn ain't gonna remember unless you tell her what happened to her 3-year-old birthday party. Like, I don't remember when I was 3 years old. Most of us don't even have memory at that age. We most have memories when we get to like close to, let me see, 7 and 5, like maybe 7 and 8. Like, we remember things. Like, we don't remember stuff in 3, 4, 5 years old. Maybe not even 6 years old. Maybe 7 years old and up. It might be not even that. We'll see. Yeah. And as we get older, we probably only remember stuff when we get to first grade. What age you start first grade? Whatever by that time, shit, listen. I do remember my first grade. Remember, so maybe I was 6 or 7, you start knowing your age. You start remember things like that. Because I do remember when I was first grade and everything else like that. But Like I say, they rich, so they can have money. Like I said, I would rent out space too, but I don't know. I would pay 10 to 15,000 though. Like, listen, I don't call me cheap, but I ain't going all out like that either. Now, I would go all out for like say, like the 15. If I had a daughter turn 15 years old, 15 years or 16 years old, graduated from high school, graduated from college, so like that. And every now, like probably 10 years old or 15 or every 5 years, something like that. Probably go back like 5 to the 10 to the 15 to 20 to 25. That's things like that. Go back for those little things. But 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, this is cute. Small little things make us excited. But Listen, but they have the money, more power to them. I would enjoy it. Shoot, I would love to go and elaborate kid's birthday party. I would like to see it. I would just love to see it. I mean, the kid's birthday party is regular people parties. I would love to see elaborate kid's birthday party. I said, "Oh, child, this is noise." I'll be like the girls in cabaret house. They say, "Oh my God, this is nice. This is noise. Oh my God, yes." I'll be like that. Now I don't think I would go all that way, but I would be like, "Oh, it's okay. It's cute. Oh, I love it. I would love to see it. Love to see it." Chill. So Sheree and Marlo. That's what I'm saying. Oh, let me go. Oh my God, look at that play. Ah, Chef, whatever that. Sheree and Marlo went to work out, and Sheree was working out, and Marlo didn't even try to work out. Marlo said, "Listen, I want to do little sets, and I'm just going to go talk and run my mouth." Now she did the first exercise. She only did 11 seconds. Okay, let me take a break. That's it. I'm good. I'm good. And then the next exercise, she only 16 seconds. Okay. Let me take what I'm going to say about this. So she didn't really do much of exercising, but Sheree was working on her. I said, that's how Sheree getting on youthfulness because she's working out her body and everything. So Marlo was asking Sheree for some advice because she become a Monty, and Sheree raised 3 of her kids on her own, and she said, "Can you give me advice? Like, and I'm doing more. Like, what's up? Like, what can I get?" She said, "Listen, I have 3 kids of my own, and I'm looking at you, and I know you doing the right thing. Because, like Sheree said, it's no blueprint of raising a child. Every child is different, and every parent raised their child differently. So it's not a cookie cutter kind of thing. As long as you don't abuse your child, you don't become a physically abusive or violent, emotional abusive, mentally abusive, emotional abusive, spiritual abusive, abuse. As long as you abuse the child, you should be fine and everything. And you're gonna make some mistakes. But as long as you love them, show them the ropes, try to teach them right the wrong, they be okay. You might get some kids that be rebellious, but it's the stage and everything. Some kids just want to be rebellious to be rebellious. Even you might not do anything wrong, they just want to be rebellious. And then sometimes part of your household, if you was raised a hardcore household, they might grow up being rugged and rigid and being tellers. But it is what it is. The environment affects the children and outside things. So and you can have 3 or 4 children, they all could be raised differently. They all could be raised the same way, but all turn out differently. That's how it is. So she is taking acting classes because I think one of her nephew's sons is taking acting classes, and she's gonna take some acting classes too. And she said she'd be an actress, but she don't be telling people like anybody else. I said, and that's what they come up about what Drew was saying about the assistant. So basically, Kenya told Sheree, and I think Drew told Candy. So I think Candy told Kenya, and then Kenya told Sheree. So it's telephone business and everything, and I think Candy told Marlo as well. I said, Candy, why are you the bone collector when we have Sheree is the bone collector? Like her title's back. Well, she's back, so you don't need to carry the bone collector. Let Sheree be her job title. I guess Candy said, "Listen, y'all calling me boring. I'm turning up the heat." And she stayed in her mini bone collector title. When Sheree was gone, she was doing it. So why everybody mad at you a little bit? Because you is carrying the bones. Now you say you want to give Drew the chance to say it herself, but you went to tell her anyway. So how much time you gave her the chance to tell her? I mean, gosh. So that gonna come out to bite you because now you tell her things because you can't wait to tell it. I said, Candy, just keep your mouth shut. Somebody tell you something that's like, okay, lock the key, throw it away. Sure. So I guess they was kind of talk about the shadiness that Kenya had of Marlo her party. So Marlo, though shady, said, "Listen, she talking about the freaking party. Why she doing an invite with a text message?" And I said, "I wish you would have done an invite with a text message. Had this freaking poor girl going to each one of the houses and having a laptop giving an invitation." I said, "Girl, you could have did an email or phone call or text message yourself. That's gonna cut all that cost that you could have had. Had this girl traveling to each one of these lady houses." Just to give a message about your event. And one laptop too. She's open the laptop. Yeah. Next house. Yeah, so you better be glad you got a text message. It don't need to be that elaborate. At the end of the day, yes, we might get sometimes people like to give fancy invitations. Or we look at the design and invitation. I thought it was nice. Okay, you read it, you find out the time, location, the place, and this is a theme. It's a theme. You read the theme, or whatever. And if you get the instructions of what you need to bring, they say BYOB, you need to bring your own bottle or whatever. It is what it is. It tells you the instructions. Like just read that once, and then most people don't save it. They throw it out. They go about your business. They just need a date time and everything. So that's all. So you saving your money. And the invitation go instant. The text message go instant. People have their phone with them all the time. So if you get a paper or a card invitation, you might put it at the side and you might forget about it. But you always look at your phone. So if you see the text messages, it's always gonna be there. It's like that. So yeah. So Drew was going gift shopping for Brooklyn because she excited that Kenya extended the invitation and she's happy that she's there and they're trying to work it out and be cool. So she's shopping for the baby and Anthony was telling her some things about Sheree. So she said, "Look, Sheree don't even pay nobody because I was trying to do something dang for her and everything and all of the kind of time forward to pay. She didn't want to pay nothing, so I had to cut ties with her because she don't want to give me money." I said, "I'm not working for free." And we had a project set up for her and she don't want to pay me no money. I was saying, "Listen," and then was it? Bravo was showing clips of threads of people saying that Sheree, not Sheree, what was it? Live up, what's up? That Sheree wasn't paying people. And I said, "Shell." So Sheree was paying people and everything. So Sheree's kind of not happy about that, about being spread about her to different people and everything instead of coming to us because she gonna have some bones to people. Drew. But so what the assistant was saying on that, she got a call by Sonya. So Sonya called her hysterical because she said she was turning and then a large truck just grazed side her and dragged her down the street. I said, "Oh my gosh." Glad she's okay. She's definitely okay. It's like it did like it hit her. It just grazed the car and it pushed her along. So she's good. And I said, "Oh, good." And Drew said, "Oh my gosh, you want me to come pick you up?" She said, "Yes, can you pick me up?" And then because Aaron, um, well, they don't play. So Aaron was in Texas, um, revamping his chauffeur business. So he wasn't there. So Drew picked her up and she said, "Oh my gosh, I'm good, glad you came pick me up and everything." And that's that. So they had to go pick Ducey and they had to get some gas. So I said, "All right, I'm a chauffeur today, everything." And so she got home, Cyan got home, she talked to her husband, Aaron, and her son Ducey is so cute. Oh my gosh. They said, "How can you do the gift?" He gave the gift and he was flat out. I said, "All right, he's so cute." So all of that. And she sat in Aaron's lap and she told him about what happened. He said, "I'm glad." He said, "Glad you're safe, and I wish I would have been here and everything." She said, "That's why I told you not to leave my side." But she really was mad about it because he has a business that was before the pandemic was booming. and that was his thing, chauffeur business, something he had to do after the sports. And now, let's see. Yeah, after sports. So that was that. So that's cute. So Kenya, this is the event. So the first half I just explained. Now this is the second half. This was the part that was so funny. That's why I enjoyed this episode. Really good. So Kenya was getting things together. She went to the place and the establishment was nice. And like the event plan did a great good job with the decorations, with the stuff. I said, oh my God, this is cute. With the bartenders, open bar for people to drink and everything. I said, that's good. So they had an adult table, they had the kids table, and some games for the kids. And then, adults was be adults because, every kid's a party, all the adults going to have their own time. You do the stuff for the kids first, and then adults have their time. Sure, let the kids play. That's what it is. Sometimes the kids' party is becomes the adult party at some point. But, you still got to have some decorum in class when you have a kid's birthday party. And these girls turned it up, especially when they played that tea game. I said, that's not a game you should play there, but it was funny. So Sheree came first. They, to be honest, they all looked nice. They all came with a theme. I guess it was like a tea party. Yes, a tea party. So they had to come with like NTS dress inspired. Except for Muyetta, I don't think she got the memo because I don't know what the hell she did. She had a freaking blazer with the jeans on. I said, girl, this is a tea party. Dress the occasion, girl. Dress for the occasion. Not no jeans and blazers. It's like that. So Sheree came first. So she said, I'm not happy she know that Drew is going to be there. She said, oh, don't confront the girl. So Ken said, no, don't start it. And everything, don't start because it's my baby's birthday party. She said, okay, for you, I'm not going to start anything. But if Drew come at me, I'm going to finish it. All right? So Moon came, right? After everybody was coming on, because Kenya was getting kind of nervous and said, where people at? Like, this is a kid's birthday party. Because a kid's birthday party, you don't want to be late like that. Because at the end of the day, the kids can be out late. So you want to come early, get the things out the way, get the kids sleep, run them out, get them tired so they can go to bed, go to sleep when you get home. It's like that. So you don't want to be too late. So people started coming in. So Muyetta came. That's his, I think, Kenya's friend. And Muyetta is Neo's ex-baby mama, ex-girlfriend. And I think their daughter, they had together, she came in, and baby, y'all, I'm sorry, but I was like, what happened to the kid's hair? And I was like, why her hair looking like that? Muyetta, your hair is nice, slick, straight down, and all done up. And you have your baby coming there looking like who done it all, fucking ran to the bushes or something. And I was like, listen, I'm not laughing at the child. I was laughing at the hairstyle that was presented. I was like, what's going on? Because I was like, listen, if I would be you, I would call Miguel. I said, what is going on with my daughter's hair? But it was funny. But the kid was having a good time. She was playing around and everything. And I said she was a little bit older for the rest of them, but hey, she had a good time. And so Drew came in with her daughter and everything. I think the same time Sonya came in with her son. And Drew wore a kind of similar outfit that Kenya wore for Brooklyn's Barbie's party. That was last year, I think that was, when she had that old red on. And it was kind of similar. So Kenya said, did you look at my Instagram and my photograph and everything, my albums to get my outfit? Because, listen, it's basically the similar style. The only thing is, it was a different color. Kenya was red, Drew was white. I said, oh, white and everything. So I said, good. So Ducey, he was having a fit a little bit. You know how kids get sometimes. They need to open up and warm up to the environment. So he was having that moment of a tantrum and a little fit. He said, what's going on? You play with the kids? He said, no, I don't want to play. And I want to go home and everything. All that stuff. He was acting up. He was being fussy. And that's what my mother was calling me sometimes when I was young. She said, stop being fussy and everything. And after a while, he calmed down. They said, you won't call me daddy? He said, no. and said, calm down. It's like everything. So he calmed down. So this when it got started. They played Brooklyn trivia. It was 3 questions. What's Brooklyn's middle name, which is Doris, which is Brooklyn first word was neighborhood, and which is Brooklyn when she first walked, which is 14 months. I said, okay, 14 months, that's good. Okay. Then they played Shady Tea. So this is where they got it started. Shady Tea, well, you had to write that on a card, some tea you know about the other ladies in the freaking table. Child, I don't know what Kenya idea was and what her mindset was when she had to do this party at this event, because this was not the time to do it here. But they did it. So the first one was Muyetta picked the card up about body work. And I guess she picked her own card or whatever it was. And she used to say, they said, yes, I got some work done here. She said she got that done, and that's that. So everything is natural, but she knows she got a boosh on. I'll start that. And then Kenya came on her card, and Kenya said her card that somebody wrote Kenya, not Kenya, Candy. Candy picked up a card, and Candy said, Candy sucked dick or sucked D in the locker room. And Candy said, who, what? Who wrote this? And I never sucked dick in the locker room. And Candy said, I have never sucked dick. I'm not going to suck dick, and I never have sucked dick. I didn't, I have not, and I will not suck dick in the locker room. So who got this going? And it never happened. Yes, I talk about sex a lot sometimes. They're not having much now, but I never did that. So Kitty asked, who wrote this? Who wrote this? And nobody would have said who wrote that card. I said, oh, y'all being messy boots here. So since nobody came, so Kenya said, all right, Candy, we don't got time, we got to move on and everything. So next, they mentioned how Marlo doesn't have any all-night orders for her event. And it was funny, and it was like, sure. And she said, no, that's not how it goes. There's no all-night orders. What you do is that you contact us, you call us and everything. We give you a questionnaire, and after the questionnaire, then we can reach out to you, and we figure out things from there. So there's no online orders. It's a process. They say, cool. Then next it was that Kenya and Marlo started going back and forth a little bit, and about the semantics saying everything. So this and this is that. You had the car from Lisa Ray. She said, I don't even know Lisa Ray McCoy. I don't even know her and everything. And it was going back and forth. I said, y'all, it's the same tired mess. It is getting tiring. I am fine. It is getting tiring. Who said that? Who said it was tiring? Was it Candy? I think Candy said that. It's tiring to hear them going back and forth all the time. Like, then the next card was someone does not pay the assistant. And basically, that was Drew's card towards Sheree. And that's what got it open, and that's what it started. So she said, oh, okay. So this was Sheree, because no, Sheree was not going to say nothing. Sheree was cool and calm and collected. Until that card came up, that's what Sheree said, okay. So Drew would say, yes, my sister was telling me that you don't pay him and everything, all that stuff like that, and was going back and forth. And Sheree was trying to talk, and Drew kept talking. And Sheree said, can you shut the F up and let me talk, girl? Like, can I talk right now? And everything. And it was going back and forth. And Drew kept talking, and she tried to explain. He said, nah, don't talk about my finance, don't talk about my kids, don't talk about my house or something else she said she don't talk about and everything. But that's not true. Let me get this together. He was never really my assistant, all that stuff like that. So no, I don't have this power of paying people and no one trying to cut my pockets. But at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing, and I'm not bad business woman and all that stuff. Yada, yada, yada. So Drew kept going. So Sheree's friend, Tana, that's what her name, I think it was. No, Fatum. I don't know why I put Fatuous. What did I put Fatuous is? Fatum. And Fatum said, listen, you going around coming on about what the sister said about you and everything. The same sister was going around saying that your husband is gay. She said, what? My husband gay? No, don't even talk about my husband. You don't got no dare to talk about my husband. Don't even talk about it. I don't know who you are. You just shut up because you don't even talk about my husband because this is when you don't go there. You don't go there. Talk about my husband. You don't go there. And she said, don't talk to me about that. Don't tell me what to talk to you about that because you talk about my husband. So you don't even go there. And they were going back and forth. And they said it was going back and forth. And Drew was not having it. She was livid. So Kenya said, listen, she was trying to point to you back and forth. When they were going back and forth, right? The lady, this white lady, it was like, oh my gosh, y'all just stopped it. Y'all going back and forth. I'm done with this. You know, this is a cake birthday party. And this y'all doing so much and everything. And Kenya's like, Marlo said, listen, don't bring your white friends over here anymore. Like, Marlo was not having it. She's like, okay, girl, bye. Get out of here. You create a moment. And it's not a moment for you. It's no moment for you. You want to have that little white tears and trying to go my thing. So Kenya had to calm her down. She said, I'm going to go home. She said, it's not about you. It's not this. It's like, sorry, like that. Go on the phone. We're going to keep it cool and everything. It's not that I don't want you to leave, but if you got to leave, I'm going to stay in outside. She said, yeah. And I want to make it a big moment and everything because, you know, this kid's birthday party and everything. And here goes the other white lady with a kid. She had her kid on her lap, listened to everything. That kid was cool, calm, collected. The white lady said, hey, I'm here for the mess. She was having it. She said, Amy Marlo said, here, you right here. You good, girl. Give me 5. And I said, how far the girl? I said, Marlo, you need to stop it. But Marlo was cracking up in a confessional. She said, girl, what is this? She said, oh, she's like, it's a kid birthday party. And she would walk up and she started laughing. So Kenya told Drew, she said, you know what? This lady was trying to tell you that the sister who's going around telling about your business is also telling about your business and saying that he's the one that's saying your husband is gay and everything. And she said, you need to owe her apology and everything. Right? So she would say, sister, the assistant, right? And she said, you know what? Yes, you're right. And I hear what you're saying. Because Candy said, yes, it's like that. She was going around saying your sister is saying that he the one going to gay, so he should be the one to blame. She said, you know, you're right. I talked about it, and he's on probation. Candy said, probation? Probation? How you on probation when he told about your husband is gay? This not the way. And the sign you put up. She said, what? You went on probation or something gay? That was funny because the way Candy caught that. She said, probation? What you talk about, girl? Like, and say your husband gay. She said, who said my husband gay? I said, oh, Drew, because we not doing that. You got selective amnesia or something going on. You got a selective amnesia. No, she just said that God is still, your sister Anthony is going around telling your husband is gay. She said, I don't play with my husband and everything like that. And she said, oh my gosh, I didn't hear her say that. I said, really, Drew? You did not hear that? Okay, girl. So Sheree said, listen, I'm trying to tell you everything. This itch right here. This itch. And she said, you call me a dissy itch? What's going on? And she said, that's right. And you are a busy itch. She said, you a busy itch. And she said, listen, this is a kid's birthday party, calming down, don't try to get loud and everything. And that's when they got up and everything. They said happy birthday to Brooklyn. It was so cute. And then they was getting ready to go. So they stayed around and Sheree said, listen, I don't know what's going on, and I'm Candy. I'm gonna have a bone with you. She said, "Wow, I'm in trouble. Why I'm going out there? Because of Candy, you was going around telling everybody and everything. So you was a part to blame because she said, I expect that for this girl. I like that girl, but I don't expect that for you. She said, I'm not that girl. I have a name. My name is Drew. She said, I don't care about this girl, but you, I should expect more for you because I know you. I don't know that girl right there." And she said, this girl have a name. And she said, you know what? It's all right. Because Candy said, oh, y'all will come to New York next week. And she said, yeah, we're going to be there. We're doing that. And she said, yeah, we're going to be there because we're going to have fun. This going to have fun. We're 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 going to have. I was like, oh, this, I was saying. And she was like, oh my God, Drew, why are you getting a Sheree face? This is fun, right? This is a fun. This is fun. This is fun. And Sheree said, this fun. And she said, come on, you can't be going to a face like that. And she said, yeah, let her know that I'm not the one to mess with anything. She coming after me and everything. I was like, child. But they said, listen, you don't go after Sheree's face, gonna bop you on the head. She said, somebody talked to her. She said, I talk with my hands. She said, well, your hands gonna get you knocked. Oh my gosh. But that was the episode of Will Housewives of Atlanta. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode, because it was funny. I enjoyed myself. These ladies acting up, and they realized that that was not the good spot to even have that tea party shade. They should did that at an adults party, and I guess they know to learn their lesson. Next time, to not even do that, because that was not the right time to do it. But Baby Brooklyn had a good time. She was enjoying herself and everything. That was good. Oh, I forgot one thing. Kid did mention about the custody battle. She said she got primary custody of Brooklyn, and Mark, he has no limitations of visitations, but as long as he could visit his daughter, it only had to be in Atlanta. So there's no limit to how often he could visit Brooklyn, but it has to be in Atlanta. All right. And I said, okay. And I think he does pay child support, but spousal support, I don't know about that yet. So she don't know. But hey, y'all, follow my socials, Mizzle14. Hope you enjoy this content. Subscribe to my channel. Also share my videos. Instagram, Mr. Grown. Twitter, Thomas_Grown. And my Discord is Mizzle14, number 3488. And the link is under the description box. Without further ado, I appreciate y'all. And that's my review. Peace.